Welcome to our Java tutorial. And today we're starting with variables. And the first variable we're going to deal with is int. We stand for integer, int. And the meaning of variable is a memory location where data is stored. That's just the meaning of variable. And the type we are taking now is int, which means a whole number. And our variable is a. We are assigning the value of 10 to a. Now, let's run our program. Then we click on this, and it will save it for us and run it. Now here we can see we got a value of 10. And in the same manner, you can do some arithmetic functions with it. You can do, say, plus 4. To run that, you should get 14. And you say divide by 2. If you do that, you should have 5. And you can also say multiply by 3. Is it something like that? Multiply by 3, and let's run that and see what happens. And we have 30 here, and that's the way it goes. That's arithmetic functions. Now we're going to take another type of variable, which is known as string. So it's my 10. And string, we're going to name it string name, and we give it a value of, say, John. Then we run a program again, and John there. We run the program. Then we have a value here, John. Now, this print here line is a method that helps you to print out your system. But what we're going to do, your variables. But what we're going to do now is that if you work with variables, where you have a lot, like in a database, you have a lot of names going together or related data. Instead of having a string one after the other and creating as many as possible, what you can do is you can create an array list. So give it name. Then we start with John as well. So Mark. So the bank. Now, what we have done is instead of creating variables for John, for Mark, for this, we use an area which can take as a container to take more names. You can put as much as you want, but you have to be created at the time of creation to be able to have them. But of course, it's dynamic. You can remove and add. So what we're going to do now, I have to create a program and run it. With an index, now run the program. The index means that I have to spool from one to the end of it. It doesn't matter how many there are. It's going to do it for us. It's supposed to do it for us. Like before we put the name there. Here, that is the index number. So because I had to put through the index to run the application. And it will save and run the application for us. Got Mark here, John and bank. Then, and is it for the variable. Now we've done the variable and the area. And what I want us now to do is want to run through the loops. The loops, there are three types of them. We have the for loop. We have the while loop. And we have the do while loop. As it is, the loop is just a block of code that run for a specific time. And these are the basic things which you have to know in Java to be able to run your programs. Because if you were able to get the hang of these ones, you'll be able to know how to do your Java program. Now we do the for loop. Now, what you have done here is that we typed an index, which is 1. So starting let's okay. Let's say we do to stop at say 1, say index stops at 5. Now we want to run it, and because what happens is that it runs many times. It goes 1, 2, 3, goes round and round. This I means +1, +1, +1. This I plus means +1, +1, +1. It has to run 5 times. Now, let's run the program. You can see it. Index start from 1, from 0. That is where this is 0. It runs for 5 times, and stop at 4. And that is for loop. And now let's do the while loop. Works in the same similar, but a little bit different. Same as before. Now it's same as, but the difference is that this will have to set up the counter first before running the program. Have to set I equals to 0, which is different from the other one, because it is that it has to run this block of code, it has to run several times. And when it comes to the condition, which is set at 5, it will stop. Now, let's run the program. Something, got the same answer, but the same thing. Now, we've done this. Now let's do the do while loop. Now, also, and the condition has to go 4, 5, 6 times, any amount of time you want it to do, that's what you can do. So, less than 6 times this time, because it goes as much as you ask it to do. And there's no error there. Run the program. And that's it, and works perfectly. And these are the most of the things you need to know in Java before you can proceed. And do like it, and if you have questions, let us know, and we'll know what we can do. If you have questions, leave us a note, a message. We'll be able to answer you and give you any sort of help you may need. Thank you. Bye for now.